been really stressed out and thought, wow, I could really use some slime right now. Probably not. But slime can be used to help with ADHD and anxiety. It is also a fun activity you can do with like kids if you're babysitting or just with your friends, doesn't really matter your age. My friend Taylor and I actually had a slime business back in the 4th grade until it got shut down by our principal. Being I've been in the business before, I'm actually quite the expert. So today I'm going to be showing you not only how to make slime, but some of the best techniques to get it perfect every time. So for the materials you'll need some borax, which is most of the time used in like laundry, I think. But I'm just going to put in some water for the activator, and then some water, obviously. You need about a cup. I have just a bottle will work. And then food coloring if you want to make it a pretty color. Glue, I would use school glue. If you use clear, it's a little more complicated, hard to work with. You need a bowl and some sort of mixing utensil. I'm using a spoon and a measuring cup and a teaspoon. Once you have all your ingredients together, it's smart to make your activator first because it needs to sit for a while. The borax kind of has to dilute a little bit. And before starting anything, I'm going to put my hair back because slime in your hair is really not fun at all. I've been there. It's not fun. To make the activator, you're just going to take 1 cup of water, and a teaspoon of borax, alright, so it's empty.
Just pour it out.
Holy moly. There we go. Alright, give that a stir, and then you can kind of just let that sit. It'll dissolve more as the time goes on, I guess. And then you're going to take your glue, obviously. This is just, you can use however much you'd like. I'm not going to use all of it because, I don't know, I don't want to. That's good enough for me. And then if you want to, you can add food coloring. I think I'm going to use blue. Try not to add too much because if you add too many drops, it can like stain your hands and stuff. And then stir that together. I would use probably like 2 or 3 drops. Then you can give your activator another stir. If it's not all the way dissolved, that's fine too. It doesn't have to be. It'll still work just fine. Then you can just start adding a little bit. You want to do it really slowly though, because if you add too much, it can start to get like hard and stuff, and you can't really stretch it. So then you just want to add a little bit at a time and stir it, and it kind of just like starts to ball up together a little bit. Let me do it this way. After you add a little bit, it should kind of start to get like this really like stringy texture. I'll show you in a second once it gets there. Alright, so it kind of starts to like form into like this really stringy sort of texture, as you can see. And at this point, it kind of starts to get messy because you kind of got to go in with your hands and start like kneading it almost like a ball of dough, like if you were making bread or something, or pasta. Okay, there, now it's starting to actually get stringy. So then at this point, you want to be like really careful with how much you add too, because once you knead it for a little bit, the sticky texture will kind of go away. So you can stop adding activator whenever it's like the texture you like. If you like it a little bit more sticky, you can probably stop like about now, I guess. And if you like it a little bit more hard, I would add more than I'm going to. And then you can start like actually like kneading it, like I said before, and it gets stringy like this, but that stringiness will go away after you are sitting here kneading it for a while. And like after you knead it, the stickiness will go away. So even if you think like it's not done yet, you need to add more activator, you actually probably don't. So at this point, I'm just gonna take a little bit on my hand and put it on there, so don't add too much. You can scrape off the sides of the bowl too. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. This is about the texture you want it, I would say. So if you're feeling stressed or just can't sit still, slime can be a great tool. It's super easy to make and comes together in just a few minutes. I think everyone should try making slime at least once in your life because it's a super fun activity, and if you become a pro like me, you can actually learn how to slime flip. So you basically just pull it and you take it and then you flip it. So yeah, not everyone's a pro like me, but maybe someday you guys will get there. I don't know. Thank you for listening to my speech.